Thank those on the front lines for your sacrifices, your commitment, and for keeping us safe. Thank you.
There you have it, national anthem having been sung here and played at the Alice Gymnasium, and we are set to go for this matchup on RioSportsLive.com. Appreciate you joining us here as we get set for this broadcast. We are ready to go as the San Perlita Trojans will be the home team on the scoreboard. And meanwhile, Falls City, the Beavers, will be the visitors. And they'll be in the blue uniforms as we are set for this game. Ty Johnson stands in the center circle for the Trojans. Across from him stands Garrett Lissy. Trojans got here with this high-octane offense that they possess. They get the hands of Zoller, lays it up off the glass, it won't go. Rebound taken down by the Beavers, and they'll bring it into the front court. Brady Lissy hands it off in the hands of Corey Zook. Zook beats Zoller off defense, takes it baseline, lay it up and in. Easy bucket that time for the Beavers, who jump out on top here in this game by the score of 2-0. San Perlita basketball. Work it on the outside. Johnson finds Oliveris, gets it back outside to Zoller. Zoller attacks in the paint, finger roll, count it. Jamie Zoller ties this ball game up with a finger roll right down central. 7:17 remaining here in the first quarter. Beaver basketball into the front court. There's a whistle and a hand check's going to be called on the Trojans. They'll get that one on Julian Herrera. Falls City basketball out of bounds. Zook will inbound the ball. This is Corey Zook. They'll bring it to the sideline to inbound this ball. Right side layup, count it. Easy bucket that time for Dylan Zook. For the Beavers of Falls City. San Perlita basketball. Zoller has it front court. Beavers slowed the pace down against Gervin, got him into their style of basketball. And they'll play pressure defense, and Coach Garza, when talking to him, said, hey, I'll tell you one thing, this team will never give up. This is the kind of team that just won't go away. Oliveris catches a pass. There's a travel first. Trojans got caught in that half-court offense. And the slow pace that time forced the turnover. Beaver basketball in the backcourt. Garrett Lissy hands it off. Dylan Zook has the ball in the front court. That's off the dribble. Corey Zook gets it in the corner. Into the hands of Lissy. Lissy against Ty Johnson. Reverse layup. Missed it. Rebound. There's the Beavers. Put it up and off the mark. No good. Rebound comes out to Zoller. Zoller spins a pass ahead to Galvan. Galvan down court. Lay it up. No good. He got fouled. Back defensively was Brady Lissy. He'll get called for the foul. And it will be free throw opportunity for Victor Galvan. 6:12 remaining here in the first quarter. Galvan makes the first. That was the first foul of the game on Lissy. First team foul as well against the Beavers. Galvan makes the next free throw. 2 for 2 on the trip. Knots us up at 4. Ball belongs to the Beavers in the backcourt. On the dribble across the timeline. Dylan Zook, or check that. That's going to be Corey Zook. Ball pinballs out in the corner. Baseline. Get it inside. That shot goes up and in. Corey Zook with the quick bucket. Got great position to make that one. Zoller has it front court. Here's a Galvan 3. Pretty good look, but he missed it. Offensive board by Oliveras. Put that one up. Missed that one. Rebound by the Trojans. Missed. Rebound goes out of bounds. Stay here. Couple of open looks that time for San Perlita. Couldn't get the shot to go. Inbound play for Zoller. Tees up a 3, and that one won't go. Rebound by the Beavers. They'll have it in the backcourt. Zook brings it across the timeline. Hands it off to Brady Lissy. There's a whistle and a foul called on Julian Herrera, which will be his second foul against the Trojans. 5:25 remaining here in the first quarter. Off the bench for the Trojans, E.J. Nieto will check in. Beavers to inbound the ball. On the drive, layup goes up and in. Brady Lissy with the bucket. Back come the Trojans. Good pass inside. Johnson lays it up and in. Ty Johnson's first points of the game. Trojans cut the lead to 2. Beavers with the basketball. Across the timeline, down the right-hand side. There's a near travel. Lissy gets a shot away. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Put that one up. It's blocked by Johnson. And then in the backcourt, a foul's going to be called. And they're going to whistle this one against Kevin Genrouche. His first foul. Trojans get it out to Galvan for a 3. Bang! Open 3 that time for Galvan. Trojans with the first lead of the game. Comes at 4:44 to go and a hand check in the backcourt. They'll get Nieto. E.J. Nieto picks up the foul. In the front court with the ball. Off the drive, lay it up and in. Nice finish that time by Brady Lissy. Beavers on top. Galvan wants another 3. Missed this one. Rebound, offensive board by Nieto. Tees up a 3 of his own and missed that one wide. Rebound by Lissy. Lissy hands it off for the Beavers. 4:17 to go. Fall City with the ball in the front court. Back tap, nearly stolen. Fall City will set up the offense. Lissy has it out on top. In the hands of Garrett Lissy. Lissy to Corey Zook. Zook picked up in defense by Galvan. Top of the key to Lissy. That pass deflected and stolen by Johnson. Johnson gets it ahead to Galvan. Galvan scoops it up and in. Good bucket that time by Victor Galvan, and the Trojans of San Perlita back on top. And you figure this may just go this way the entire game. There's a steal by Galvan in the open court. Tries to attack and got fouled. Corey Zook will pick up the foul. Inbound play for the Trojans. In the hands of Galvan, outside for a Zoller three. That one's over the mark, no good. Rebound by Galvan. Back to Zoller. Zoller attacks off the dribble, made it. Jamie Zoller with the finish. 3-point lead for San Perlita. 3:25 to go. Full court pressure near a steal in the front court. Nice handling this time by Carson Zook, and then he falls to the ground and travels. Zook was back there to help out on the backside of the press. Ends up turning it over. Substitution in the game for San Perlita. Here comes Parker Willis in the game. Reminding you fans, we got a couple of broadcasts coming your way tomorrow from Kingsville. Galvan has the ball. Top of the key, nice crossover. Right side to Zoller. Zoller beats his man off the dribble. Little floater, runs off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound taken down by the Trojans. That's Parker Willis. In the corner, Nieto tees up a three. Missed it, got his own rebound. Attacks, shot it, blocked out of there, and a foul's going to be called on Brady Lissy. And if that's right on my book, that'll be his third foul, and that's their leading scorer from the other night who picks up that foul. That's his second foul, so it's not as bad as I thought for the Beavers. Fourth team foul, that's a shooting foul, and E.J. Nieto steps to the line for San Perlita. Makes the first. Broadcast tonight, fans, San Perlita Baseball Booster Club proudly supporting all Trojans, Lady Trojans athletic programs. Join us for their annual fishing tournament each October in Port Mansfield. To become a member or more information, check them out on Facebook or Twitter, or contact Ruben Garza Jr. at 832-385-1431. Second free throw good by Nieto. Trojans on top. Beavers with the ball, down 5. From the right side is Juke. Juke hands it off to Dylan Juke against Galvan. Crossover dribble, got a nice screen, takes it right side of the baseline, and Johnson blocks it out of bounds. Ty Johnson rejects that with a big left hand. 2:32 remaining here in the first quarter. Beavers retain possession on the out-of-bounds play coming up. Falls City Beavers. District 31 2A representatives, where they were 6-4 in district play. Get the inbound play. There's an open shot by Lissy off the back of the rim. Rebound by Nieto, and here come the Trojans in the front court. And there's a carry on Nieto. Good defense that time by Carson Zook for Falls City's Beavers, forcing the turnover on Nieto. Beaver ball. Lissy off the dribble, got in the paint, there's a charge. Ty Johnson stood his ground, took the charge against Garrett Lissy. It'll be Trojan basketball out of bounds with 2:17 here in the first quarter remaining. Appreciate all the sponsors. You see them rotating through on the bottom of the screen here, assisting us in getting this broadcast underway. Perlita, San Perlita with the Trojans with the ball. Nieto gets it to Johnson, poked away and stolen. Good defense on the backside by Garrett Lissy. Long pass ahead, taken right back away, and here comes Victor Galvan. Galvan in the front court. Handles it against the defense of Dylan Juke, hands it off to E.J. Nieto. Nieto back to Galvan. Looking inside for Johnson, posting up, but that's a low post. In other words, his hands are real low to the ground, not really looking to get the ball. Look for those big postmen to get those wingspan out there. Nieto, or that's going to be Herrera off the dribble, and he'll lose it out of bounds. Falls City ball, and again, when Falls City gets back defensively and forces San Perlita to run in the patient offensive set, that's when things kind of slow down to the pace that this Trojan team necessarily isn't their style. They can play it, but they don't really want to that much. Zook misses a three. Rebound by Johnson. Here come the Trojans. Long pass. Good catch by Zoller. Zoller attacks in the paint. Bounce pass to Johnson. Cuts through. Lay it up. Count it. Somehow that pass got through there, and Ty Johnson with the finish. Minute 16 left here in the first quarter. Beavers with the ball. Across the timeline, Zook forced that shot against Johnson and picks up a foul on Tig. San Perlita ISD, also a long history of success, academic and extracurricular programs supporting the work of Real Sports Live here, and also happy to help sponsor the broadcast for all the fans throughout the state and around the world. Thank you for being a part of the great tradition, San Perlita SD. Missed free throw by Corey Zook. Meanwhile, substitutions off the bench for the Trojans of San Perlita as they'll enter Noah Oliveras. Also coming in is Zach Cavazos. Meanwhile, off the bench for the Falls City Beavers is Tay Yanta. At the line, Corey Zook makes that. Trojans get the ball across the timeline. Here's a three teed up by Cavazos. That won't go. Nice rebound by Oliveras on the backside. Fadeaway jumper, count it. Noah Oliveras with the stick back for the Trojans of San Perlita. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Zook has the ball. Across the timeline to Yanta. Back to Zook. Attacks in the paint. Left that short. Trojans get the rebound. Quick outlet pass to Brian Herrera. Lays it up, no good. Zoller's there to recover. Zoller beats a man on the baseline. Looks to give it up. Threw it off a Beaver. They'll steal it and take it right back. In the front court for the Beavers. Shot goes up off the rim, no good. Falls City gets the offensive rebound. Carson Zook into a double team, and they whistle, and the jump ball will stay here. Quick double team. James Herrera nearly got the steal. He and Zoller on a quick double team. 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. San Perlita Trojans trailed early. Currently lead by 8. Falls City basketball. Corey Zook throws it in to Yanta. Yanta turns against Cavazos. Off the dribble. That one's poked away of Blake Dygert. Into the hands of Zook. 12 seconds to go. Lobs it in on the baseline. Nice catch. Shot goes up. No good. Rebound. Loose in the paint. Taken down by the Beavers. Outside it goes. Zook. In the corner it goes to Dylan Zook. That's the end of the quarter. They didn't realize how much time was left. San Perlita Trojans with the lead after one. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close.
Of wanting
To making history. This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again.
this close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio. All we need is you.
This close.
If we donate now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Back here, San Perlita fans having some fun right below us here. And when I say below us, we are up high above the bleachers. They didn't even pull all the bleachers out here at Alice. We had to climb the bleachers and then literally climb the ladder to get up on top of where we're at. Trojans fans started filing in here, so did Falls City fans. Watching this game here on RealSportsLive.com, wherever you may be out there in the world. Usually I've got access to our Facebook and I can see where fans are interacting and watching the games from. In this case, the internet, as far as our phone coverage, isn't near as good as what the internet is provided by Alice ISD, and we thank them as well. I can't say thanks enough to the schools that assist us in these broadcasts. It's getting easier and easier to communicate with the various IT departments, and again, we've got it down to about a 12-minute clock that if the IT guy is there waiting for us. Galvan for a three, count it to start the second quarter. Victor Galvan for San Perlita. Leads the team in scoring. He's in double figures. Beavers with the ball. Nice cut through traffic. Layup goes up. No good. Rebound out of bounds. That's touched last by San Perlita's Noah Oliveras. No, they'll say a Beaver touched that last. San Perlita ball. Zoller brings it across the timeline in a hurry. Takes it right side. Steps past the man. Lay it up and no good. Rebound taken down by the Beavers. In the front court, Lissy tees up a three, missed that one. Rebound in the paint, taken down by Victor Galvan. Galvan with an outlet pass, that's near a backcourt violation. It's still loose in the backcourt. Trojans better hurry and get it across the timeline. Galvan does so, hands it off to Oliveras, attacks in the paint, a charge. Defensively back there for the Beavers was Kevin Genrouche. Picks up a foul on Noah Oliveras. Stops the clock with 7:06 remaining here in the half. Beavers were outscored 19-11 in the first quarter. Trying to get back on track. Lissy's into a double team. That was deflected out of bounds. Galvan touched that off of Lissy. That's a turnover. 6:58 remaining here in the first half. Broadcast tomorrow coming your way from Kingsville King. We were there earlier. Was it this week? Yes, it was. No, it was last week. It was earlier this week. Yeah, Tuesday night. It all blurs together right now. Tomorrow night, we'll be there for 2 games. One of those featuring Brownsville Pace, the other featuring San Isidro. San Isidro also part of District 32 2A, which ran the table in the first round of playoff action. 4-0, the combined teams. Trojan basketball. Across the timeline is Jamie Zoller. Top of the key, Victor Galvan. Right side, Oliveras for 3. That won't go. Rebound tipped out, controlled by Zoller for the Trojans. Gets it over in the corner, now on the baseline. Nice move made by Galvan in the air, off the glass and in. Victor Galvan with another bucket. He's having a big night. 12 points already. 6:30 remaining in the half. In the backcourt, Corey Zook. Zook attacks to the baseline. Nice pass on the finish. Count that, Kevin Genrouche. In transition, here come the Trojans. A long pass ahead of everything. Goes out of bounds. Went for the baseball throw. Out of bounds it went. It'll be Falls City basketball. 6:20 remaining in the half. Corey Zook will throw this ball in. Dylan Zook hands it off to Lissy. Back in the hands of Corey Zook. Takes it right side. Patience set again by the Beavers. Galvan comes out to extend defensively. Zook tees up a 3. That won't go. Nice weak side rebound by the Beavers. Into the hands of Dylan Zook. Finds a cutter. Shot goes up no good and a foul called. Corey Zook will go to the line. Offensive rebounding and then the good look on the delivery of a pass to Corey Zook moving through the lane. Foul was called on Noah Oliveras for the Trojans. That'll be his second foul of the game. Zook misses a free throw. He's now 1 of 3 from the line for the Beavers of Falls City. Next free throw coming up by Zook. That one falls off. Ty Johnson gets a rebound for the Trojans of San Perlita. In the corner it goes to Galvan. Galvan makes the baseline move, got in the air, throws it out. Zoller tracks it down. 5:46 remaining in the half. Back to Galvan. Galvan off the screen this time, left that one short. Rebound in the paint, taken down by the Beavers. Long pass ahead. Beavers on the attack, teeing up a 3. That's off the mark, missed by Digert, and out of bounds it goes. 5:27 remaining in the half. Trojan basketball out of bounds. Thanks for watching here on Rio Sports Live. Those watching on Facebook, be sure you share, follow, and like our page as we continue to try to move our numbers upwards. 3 ball on the way. Pretty good look, and that one rolls off. No good. Rebound. Zoller's there for the rebound for the Trojans. Ball knocked out of his hands in the backcourt. Galvan there to recover that. Brings it ahead. They've got numbers if they hurry. Zoller in the corner. Another 3. This time Oliveras makes it. Noah Oliveras bangs in a 3. 5:02 to go. 14-point lead. That's the biggest of the game for either team. Beavers on the attack in the paint. Shot goes up off the mark. No good. Offensive board. Put it up and count it. Kevin Genrouche with a putback. Falls City needed that bucket. Herrera tees up a 3. That one's blocked. Rebound by the Trojans. Loose ball somehow coming out of there. Herrera. Galvan over to Zoller. Zoller beats him off the dribble. Goes to the baseline. Handed off. Ty Johnson lay it in. Extra passing that time by the Trojans. 4:28 remaining in the half. They're up 14 again. In the front court. Lissy to Zook. Zook to Lissy. Lissy attacks against Johnson. Galvan's there. Blocks the shot. Rebound out to the Beavers. 4:14 to go in the half. On the drive. Shot goes off the glass. No good. Beavers all over that offensive rebound. And Kevin Genrouche there to put it in again. Trojans in transition. Zoller in the paint, out to Oliveras. Answer on a three, you bet. Oliveras splashes in another three. He's got two here in the quarter, 3:51 to go. 15-point lead now in the front court. Attacking all the way in the paint, off the glass. Wave it off, that's another charge. Ty Johnson drew the charge. Whistle blows, timeout called. Trojans up 15. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
At Illuminations, we're a one-stop shop. We have all the lighting you need for your new home, outdoor lighting, ceiling fans, chandeliers. So when you're building your new home, we work well with your builder. We'll get your floor plans, or we'll walk the house if we need to, make sure all the light fixtures that you get are gonna work and are gonna look good together. Illuminations is a family-owned business. We've been in business for 17 years now. My parents actually were in the construction industry prior to opening the store, and it was during this time that they noticed a need for a store like ours, one that would provide the customer service that contractors and new homeowners are looking for, and eliminate the headaches that you might get when you're shopping at a big box store and you don't get that one-on-one customer service. The Brownsville area is really growing. There's a lot of movement, there's a lot of construction, there's a lot of excitement. So we're glad that we finally have a store here that customers can come look at our products here locally. I invite you to come discover Brownsville.
After the timeout, welcome back. St. Perlita in Alice taking on Falls City, and the Trojans want another three. They'll miss that. Rebound by Noah Oliveras keeps it alive for St. Perlita. He forces a three this time. That won't go. And a rebounding foul. Galvan makes contact as a good block out by Brady Lissy. And Victor Galvan will pick up the foul. His second of the game. 7th team foul against St. Perlita. And so the Beavers will head to the free throw line. Brady Lissy. Lissy in the game, scored 4 points. Substitutions off the bench for San Perlita. They'll check in Parker Willis, I think. They're trying to get him in. Now he'll check in. Comes into your picture. Noah Oliveras has a seat on the bench. Meanwhile, a long break before Lissy shoots the front end of this one-on-one. Makes it. Good patience that time by Brady Lissy. Had to wait for the scorer's table to get things set up. Next free throw on the way is good for Lissy. 3:22 remaining here. Long three on the way, that won't go. Rebound taken down by the Beavers and a foul in the backcourt. Stops play with 3:14 remaining here in the first half of play. Free throw won't go. That's affirmative 1-1. Rebound by the Trojans. Willis gets it ahead to Herrera. Herrera to Galvan, but Nieto's there to recover that. Nieto gets it over in that left wing. In the corner it goes. Now they go inside to Johnson. Turns in the paint, rolls it in. Ty Johnson with another bucket for San Perlita. Stops the clock with 2:43 remaining here in the half. Galvan has the ball for the Trojans. That's a three by Herrera, but that's blocked. Rebound by the Beavers. Quick outlet pass to Zook. In the paint, shot goes up off the glass, no good. Rebound taken down by Johnson, and here come the Trojans. Quick pass ahead to Galvan. Galvan leaves it off to Herrera. Turnover, and here come the Beavers back in the front court. Quick pass, find a trailer, easy layup, count it. Jean Rouge with the bucket. Trojans back with the ball. 2 minutes left here in the half. Nieto tees up an NBA three. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound by the Beavers. Falls City crawling their way back in this game. Shot goes up. That one's nearly blocked. Rebound taken down. Offensive board. Put that one up and no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Touch last by the Trojans. And good work on the boards for Kevin Genrouche, who continues to work extremely hard on the rebounding side for Falls City's Beavers. Inbound play coming up for Falls City. Minute 50 left in the half. There's a steal by the Trojans. Quick outlet pass ahead to E.J. Nieto. Beat him down court, lay it in. Nieto with the bucket. Trojans back up 15. Beavers with the basketball. Right side it goes to Lissy. Lissy attacks on the baseline. Off the glass, roll it in. Lissy on the finish. Trojans with the ball. The whistle blows in the backcourt. Minute 25 left in the half, and that'll be a foul called on Dylan Juke. For Juke, that'll be his second foul. No, check it, first foul. That's a 7th team foul, so a 1-and-1 opportunity for San Perlita's Trojans. Brian Herrera at the line. Makes the first. Made that exciting. Next wing coming up for Herrera. Missed that one. Johnson got the rebound. Here's a three on the way that won't go. Rebound by the Beavers, and that'll be a foul called. And they're going to call this on Parker Willis. It was a good block out that time by the Beavers of Falls City. And to the free throw line will go Kevin Genrouche. Genrouche at the line. Has been there once. He's 0 for 1. So 1-and-1. Count the first. Second one coming up. He now leads the team in scoring. Genrouche with the next. That won't go. Rebound by the Trojans, Ty Johnson. Zoller brings it across the timeline. Hesitates. Over it goes to Herrera in the corner. Overhead pass back to Zoller. Zoller attacks in the paint. Floater off the back of the rim. No good. Another rebound taken down by Genrouche in the front court. Good passing. Genrouche tees up a 16-footer. Bang. Kevin Genrouche keeping his team in this ball game. Cuts the lead to 11. 50 seconds left in the half. Into the hands of Herrera. Herrera goes to Johnson. Johnson goes to work. Lay it in, and on the floor, they'll call the foul. Wave off the made basket for Ty Johnson. Free throw opportunity instead. Substitution off the bench for Falls City, the Beavers. They'll bring in Tay Yunta. Ty Johnson to the line. Ty here in the first half has scored 8 points. Makes the first free throw. Next one coming up for Johnson. That's also good. In the backcourt, Beavers with the basketball. 43 seconds left in the half. Juke gets it across the timeline. Yanta hands it back to Juke. Juke attacks off the glass. That won't go. Rebound, another offensive rebound. This time for Brady Lissy. Outside it goes, in the corner to Juke. Juke makes a baseline move, lay it up and in. Corey Juke on the finish for the Beavers. Trojans back with the ball. 20 seconds left in the half. Galvan in the corner to Zoller. Beats a man off the dribble, hands it off to Johnson. Johnson goes inside with a great pass and a shot up and in by Herrera. James Herrera on the finish, Johnson on the assist. 5 seconds left here in the half. Beavers with a three. That'll count, and it's right off the front of the rim. Offensive board, put that up, and that won't go either. Two chances right there for the Beavers to score points, but at the end of a half, Trojans with a lead by 13. We'll be back. This is RioSportsLive.com.
Whatever DIY project you've got going on this weekend, visit Habitat for Humanity Restore before you start. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
The reason we made this quesadillas Tres Marias is because there's a little village in Mexico that it's really popular and it's known for its quesadillas. You're gonna come to my kitchen and you're gonna see that we have no cans. Everything is fresh. We use achote. We do the mole ourselves. We have 3 types of quesadillas. One is flour tortilla. We have nixtamal made handmade tortilla, and our specialty, which are the fried tortillas. That's the concept we bring to the north of Mexico and south of Texas. For me, this is not only a business, you know, it's my house, it's my career, it's my family, it's my friends that come here. Brownsville, it's a gentle city, a kind city. I invite you to come discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
Possibilities are all around us. We see potential in unexpected places. And when we share our knowledge, vision, and connections, we turn great ideas into action in communities all around the world. Together, we can make real change happen. We're Rotary. We are people of action. Get involved at Rotary.org.
Back here, and my wife is moving that camera around all over the place, trying to find some crowd to zoom in on. We are at Alice, Texas. She'll zoom in now. She's just playing around with the camera, my friends. We're at halftime. San Perlita leads this game by the score of 41-28. We do thank all the sponsors that have jumped in, BDS and the fishing assisting us here in our broadcast. Also the San Perlita School District. Wing Champs out of Raymondville also joining in to help us with our broadcast as well. BCIC, the BCIC out of Brownsville, which was our first primary sponsor to join in with RioSportsLive.com to help us promote high school athletes and athletes abroad in the Rio Grande Valley and further out. .16 remains here as the two teams are at the halftime locker room right now. The winner of this moves on, and we'll be following San Perlita as far as we can here on RioSportsLive.com. I've talked to all of the fans who have been watching the games thus far. Our broadcast, we do as many as we can to showcase as many athletes as possible, but when these playoffs hit, UIL steps in with their broadcast partner and charges us $200 a pop. That's right out of the gate before we even put a piece of equipment in the car to travel. And it's not in our backyard as we travel to Alice tonight. We'll be in Kingsville tomorrow night. So when sponsors do step up and assist us, it assists us greatly on these ventures when the UIL pops us for that $200 out of the gate, and that's non-negotiable. Tomorrow night, San Isidro will make the trip to cover the San Isidro team in their playoff game. Also, Brownsville Pace will be in action. Same gym, 6 and 8:30 scheduled games. And we're working on some other games to cover as we've got some potential coverage coming your way with perhaps Santa Rosa, perhaps the Laredo schools on the girls' side, as we've got some sponsorship money trickling in, I believe. Got some phone calls that will be made tonight on our way home. I don't think we rest in this deal. By the way, happy anniversary to my wife, who's running the camera. I give her grief about what she's doing with that camera. But right now she's zooming in, having some fun with some cheerleaders and some of the Trojan fans. We're at halftime. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll run down some halftime stats and get you set for the second half. Trojans on top of the Beavers. This is RioSportsLive.com.
I opened Alex Ron with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex and Raw, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
Help us give back to the community. Volunteer your time or donate to Habitat for Humanity Restore. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore, great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Welcome back here, RioSportsLive.com. I want to thank some of the sponsors, Big Dog Status Outfitters, who assisted us in bringing this game, and also Wing Champs out of Raymondville. Friends, you don't know how far that goes as far as being able to showcase athletes when the little guys, the little businesses jump in and assist us with our broadcast. My wife and I own a business in the Harlingen area, Forever Memories. You see the commercials running there. That's when I designed Rio Sports Live. It was for showcasing athletes and also giving the smaller businesses an opportunity, a realistic chance of getting advertising out there and promoting their products and or services. So when we do get assistance from the Big Dog Status Outfitters or from the Wing Champs or from the school district or from the booster clubs, wherever it may be, it goes a long way in showcasing what we have going on here. Watching from San Antonio, I see that. Where else are we watching from? I now have the ability to check this out from the Facebook side. So if you're out there where you may be watching this game from, give us a shout out on RioSportsLive.com. If you're not watching it on Facebook, I encourage you to go on there and peek at it for just a little bit. Of course, we're on Facebook Live, we're on YouTube Live, we're on Roku Television. Let me go down the list on how to get to Roku Television, because I have had some people ask that. And I saw some posting the other day that were watching it on their big screen. My dad watches it when he's at home on our YouTube channel. He seems to find that easier. But on Roku Television, because we're utilizing Boxcast, as in Box, B-O-X-C-A-S-T, Boxcast, then when you're on Roku, look for the Boxcast app. Once you find the Boxcast app, then, of course, download that application. Then you can search for Rio Sports Live, and there we are. It's easy to find. And once you click on it once with the smart television, it then becomes one of your streaming channels. So, again, from Roku, from Apple Television, find the Boxcast app, download the Boxcast app, search for Rio Sports Live, and then make it one of your favorites. Fans, San Perlita Baseball Booster Club is one of our sponsors. They proudly support all Trojans and Lady Trojans athletic programs. Join them for an annual fishing tournament each October in Port Mansfield. Become a member or for more information of the San Perlita Baseball Booster Club. Find them on Facebook or Twitter, or contact Ruben Garza Jr. That's at 832-385-1431. And the San Perlita Baseball Booster Club says, go Trojans. Meanwhile, San Perlita ISD, they have a long history of successful academic and extracurricular programs supporting the work of the Rio Sports Live. Thank you so much. And we're happy to help sponsor the broadcast as well for all the fans throughout the state and around the world. Thank you for being a part of the great tradition. Again, that comes to you directly from the superintendent who handed me this note, San Perlita ISD. Trojans make their way back out on the court. We'll take a break when we come back. Second half coming your way. Trojans lead the Beavers 41-28. This is RioSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Quickly, we're back here and ready to start the third quarter. And thanks again for joining us here on RioSportsLive.com as we start this third quarter of play. The Beavers of Fall City will have to claw their way back in this ball game as they trail by 13. They led early in the game, and then the Trojans took over midway through the first quarter, have never lost the lead. Galvan has the ball for the Trojans. We are in the third quarter. Outside to Herrera. Herrera goes into Ty Johnson, spins it outside. Oliveras for a three, and that's off the front of the rim. Galvan right there, put it up. No good. Missed point-blank shot. Galvan got the rebound. Beavers have the ball in the front court. In the corner goes to Kevin Genrouche. He leads the team in scoring. Nice pass inside. Shot up and in. Count it in the foul. Dylan Zook on the finish. And he'll go to the line with 7:20 remaining here in this fourth quarter. In the first half, the Beavers were led in scoring by Kevin Genrouche, who had 11 points. Brady Lissy had 8. 7 points for Corey Zook, and now with that bucket, Dylan Zook has 4 points, misses the free throw. Three ball by the Trojans, count that. Julian Herrera calmly dropped in that three. 7:07 remaining in the third quarter. Scoreboard reads fourth, it's not, we're in the third. Lob inside. Nearly taken away it is. Ty Johnson hands it off to Jamie Zoller. Zoller gets it ahead to Herrera. Herrera, no numbers. Finds Johnson. Great pass in the lane. Shot up and in by Johnson. Ty Johnson on that finish. 6:38 remaining here in the third. 16-point lead for the Trojans. They've outscored the Beavers 5-2 here in the third quarter. Beavers on the outside. Genrouche. Top of the key to Lissy. Now they go inside. Fadeaway jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound by Zoller. Here come the Trojans. Jamie Zoller hands it off to Galvan. Off of the shot, no good. Rebound by the Beavers. Out of traffic comes Corey Zook. Handed off to Garrett Lissy. Lissy slows the pace, brings it across the timeline. Left open. Finds Dylan Zook. Back to Lissy. Lissy to Brady Lissy. Outside it goes. Zook finds a cutter. That's Dylan Zook. Fadeaway jumper over Zoller. Missed it. Rebound offensive board. Put it up and in. Nobody put a body that time on Brady Lissy. Easy bucket for him. Trojans back with the ball. In the corner. Off the dribble, Herrera to Galvan. 5:34 remaining in the third. Galvan back to Herrera. Herrera got a screen, gets it back to Galvan. Galvan attacks in the paint. Out it goes to Zoller, tees up a three, count it. Jamie Zoller just camped out there beyond the arc, waited for the delivery of the pass and put it in. 5:15 to go in the third. 17-point lead for the Trojans. Down the sideline to the baseline. That one's off the glass, no good. And Zoller comes up hurt for the Trojans of San Perlita, and that won't help. 5:07 remaining in this third quarter. Timeout. We'll be back on RioSportsLive.com.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio. All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
At Illuminations, we're a one-stop shop. We have all the lighting you need for your new home, outdoor lighting, ceiling fans, chandeliers. So when you're building your new home, we work well with your builder. We'll get your floor plans, or we'll walk the house if we need to, make sure all the light fixtures that you get are gonna work and are gonna look good together. Illuminations is a family-owned business. We've been in business for 17 years now. My parents actually were in the construction industry prior to opening the store, and it was during this time that they noticed a need for a store like ours, one that would provide the customer service that contractors and new homeowners are looking for, and eliminate the headaches that you might get when you're shopping at a big box store and you don't get that one-on-one customer service. The Brownsville area is really growing. There's a lot of movement, there's a lot of construction, there's a lot of excitement. So we're glad that we finally have a store here that customers can come look at our products here locally. I invite you to come discover Brownsville.
Jamie Zoller had to be assisted off the court. He appears to have sprained an ankle or turned an ankle down there somewhere. Meanwhile, Trojans have the ball as we resume play. And they're up 17. When I said that won't help, that's one of the integral parts of this San Perlita basketball team. But they've got other weapons as well. And now it's just a matter of someone stepping into the shoes and filling in. Layup on the way up and in, made by Corey Zook. Trojans try to beat him down court in transition. Loose ball, there's a whistle. And a jump ball will be called. Dylan Zook got in there, mixed it up a little bit. Tied up Julian Herrera. Whistle and a timeout called by San Perlita. We'll keep it right here. Appreciate all the fans giving us the kind words here on RioSportsLive.com on Facebook. We're here tonight. We're also broadcasting baseball over at the Border Olympics. Freddie Herrera doing a good job down there. Heredia taking care of business. Of course, tomorrow night we'll be in Kingsville. San Isidro basketball. Also, Brownsville Pace will be representing regional coverage here on RioSportsLive.com. And Saturday, we're just not quite sure yet. We also may be in another location tomorrow night as well. I know Santa Rosa's trying hard to get their game on. I know we have the opportunity to do the game in Roma between Laredo Alexander boys and Los Fresnos. And we're also looking at the ability to go and cover girls basketball playoff action from San Antonio. Galvan to Nieto, Nieto to Herrera. Herrera hands it off to Nieto and he'll travel. Meanwhile, Jamie Zoller appears to be gaining some strength on the sideline for the San Perlita Trojans. He wants back in the game, and here he comes. He went down with an ankle injury, and he is not 100%, but he is willing his way to get back on the court and help his team. They're up 15 right now. Beavers with the basketball. In the front court, Karen Lissy. Lissy hands it off, nearly stolen. Nice recovery, though, by Brady Lissy. Attacks in the paint. There's a block shot and a foul called, and he'll go to the line. And this is what Coach talked about, is that this team, the Beavers, just won't go away. They're going to be here all night long. At the line. First one good by Brady Lissy. Lissy will get another here. Made that. 4:18 remaining in the third. Trojans with the ball. Zoller has it off the dribble. Spins a pass for Johnson. Nearly stolen it is. Taken away in the front court. Brady Lissy. Lay it up. He got fouled by Galvan. Lissy got the steal. Galvan tried to get back for the block shot. Got whistled for the foul. G5 Internet also assisting us with bringing us some playoff basketball over the next couple of days. And how about Valley TV, my friends? If you see that one down there, let me tell you a little bit about Valley TV. Lissy at the line. Free throw good. Valley TV and RioSportsLive.com both now fall under the umbrella of locking arms and working in conjunction with one another. That finished this week. We're now together. That gives us an additional 30,000 views a day from televisions across the region. Valley TV, RGV.com. Check out their website. They have television stations in various restaurant locations and waiting rooms across the Rio Grande Valley. Nice job on the dribble, and Herrera with the finish. Julian Herrera with the bucket. 3:53 remaining in the third quarter. Beavers with the ball. Left side off the three-pointer. That won't go. Offensive rebound, though. Spin it outside to Lissy. Lissy looks inside, and Ty Johnson takes it away. Overhead pass to Herrera. Herrera to Galvan. Galvan attacks in the paint. Finger roll, left it short. Got his own board. Flips it out to Zoller. Zoller to Galvan. Galvan attacks again, this time off the glass. Ty Johnson there on the backside. Saves it inbounds into the hands of Oliveras. Oliveras got free for a 15-footer. Won't go. Rebound by Zenrouche. Beavers with the ball. 3:13 and counting here in the third. On the dribble, Corey Zook has a shot blocked out of bounds by Ty Johnson. Whistle, substitution will check in. James Herrera checks in for Julian Herrera for the Trojans of San Perlita. 3 minutes left here in this third quarter of play. Inbound play for the Beavers of Falls City. That's Brady Lissy. Lissy attacks, has it back tapped and stolen by Zoller, taken right back away, and Lissy shoots it, misses it. Offensive rebound as Corey Zook keeps it alive. Zook just throws that up in the air. Ball deflected out of bounds, touch last by the Beavers. Garrett Lissy was there. The only thing he could do was get just enough on the ball to deflect that out of the hands of a couple of Tigers or Trojans. Zoller spins a pass to Herrera. Herrera in the corner. Oliveras for a three. That's short. Rebound in the paint. Herrera gets it outside to Zoller. Zoller floats it in the air. Off the glass, no good. Rebound. How about Herrera going in there and getting that board? Back to Zoller. Zoller to Oliveras. Oliveras, step back three. That one's well short. Rebound on the backside. Out of bounds it goes. Touch last by the Beavers. 2:20 remaining here in the third quarter. Trojans led this one 19-11 after a quarter. Outscored the Falls City Beavers 22-17 in the second quarter. And now have outscored them 10-9 here in the third. Jamie Zoller will inbound this ball for San Perlita. Into the hands of Galvan. Nearly lost it, needs some help. Handed off to Oliveras, back to Galvan. Galvan attacks baseline, off the glass, count it. Victor Galvan, another bucket in the ball game. He's got 14 points. In the front court, Falls City Beavers. Right side, they'll work the offense. On the dribble is Zook. Minute 56 left here, and there's a whistle and a hand check on the Trojans. Shot goes in, but waved that off. Brady Lissy just flat out took James Herrera off the dribble. Minute 54 left here in the third quarter. Those watching on Facebook, we do encourage you to share the link. Helps other fans out there in the world know this game is going on. Coverage as a result of the agreement with the schools and all three schools involved here tonight. There's a shot that goes up and in and a foul. Chance for Corey Zook to complete a three-point play as he steps to the line. Minute 44 left here in the third quarter. Zook makes the free throw. Trojan basketball of San Perlita. In the front court is Zoller. Zoller spins it to Herrera. Herrera has it tapped away out of his hands, and it's going to be off the hands of Dylan Zook. It'll be San Perlita ball. Trojans get it to Zoller. Zoller between the circles with 1:30 left. Over to Herrera. Herrera, good job of handling the ball. Overhead pass to Zoller. Zoller tees up a quick three, no good. Rebound taken down. Here come the Beavers. Good outlet pass. Here comes Zook down the right side. Lay it up off the glass. No good. He got fouled. Dylan Zook will get to the free throw line. Every once in a while, the Beavers will show the ability to get out in transition. That time, Zook beat him down court. He'll get to the free throw line. Foul was on Brian Herrera, which is his first. Dylan Zook at the line. First free throw, no good. That's his first free throw of the game. He'll get another one here. Missed them both. Rebound by the Trojans of San Perlita. That was Parker Willis that got that board. Nice catch by Herrera. Forces that shot, though. Missed it. Rebound by Lissy. And Lissy's fouled in the backcourt. 1:05 to go. In the third. We're in Alice, Texas on a Thursday night. Reminding you fans, games are on archive on RioSportsLive.com. On an occasion, a coach will request that we do not put up a video on archives. And we respect the wishes of any coach that asks that. And therefore, we'll put them up on a later date. We're also in the process of trying to put together highlight reels from every game. That's one of the many job opportunities I'm going to have here on RioSportsLive.com, as we have opportunities for editors to start putting his highlight reels together after every game. Lissy misses the free throw. Offensive board, though, by the Beavers. In the paint, that one won't go. Rebound on the baseline. Now a shot goes up. That's short. Rebound taken down by Herrera. Herrera has it for the Trojans. Brings it across the timeline to Oliveras. Oliveras over to Brian Herrera. In the hands of Willis, lost it. Here come the Beavers in the front court. Off the hands of Dylan Zook. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be Trojan basketball. Trojans will substitute in. Zach Cavazos checks back in the game. 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Excuse me there, that came out of nowhere. There's a whistle, 33 seconds to go. No idea where that sneeze came from, but it got me. 12-point game. Fourth foul of the game on Garrett Lissy. It'll be Trojan basketball, San Perlita. Times I felt like I was bugging Coach Garza. I was like, hey, help me get in touch with Falls City. Help me get in touch with Alice. Got it all done. Again, we appreciate the Alice School District. They had a IT guy waiting for me. We found the right spot, ran the wiring, did the testing, got it all set. Trojans get an offensive rebound, missed that shot. Rebound by the Beavers. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lissy brings it across the timeline, splits a double team, lays it up and off the rim, no good. Rebound Oliveras, 6 seconds, 5. Herrera to Zoller, 1 second to go, missed the shot. Third quarter comes to an end. San Perlita hangs on to the lead. Beavers cut it to 12. Back after this on RioSportsLive.com.
Whatever DIY project you've got going on this weekend, visit Habitat for Humanity Restore before you start. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
The reason we made this quesadillas Tres Marias is because there's a little village in Mexico that it's really popular and it's known for its quesadillas. You're gonna come to my kitchen and you're gonna see that we have no cans. Everything is fresh. We use achote. We do the mole ourselves. We have 3 types of quesadillas. One is flour tortilla. We have nixtamal made handmade tortilla, and our specialty, which are the fried tortillas. That's the concept we bring to the north of Mexico and south of Texas. For me, this is not only a business, you know, it's my house, it's my career, it's my family, it's my friends that come here. Brownsville, it's a gentle city, a kind city. I invite you to come discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
Back here we start the fourth quarter play. It is a 12-point game. I thought they had me decoyed there for a moment. Beavers get a steal, and here's Dylan Zook, lay it up and in. That cuts it even closer in this game, down to a 10-point game. Trojans nearly turned it over. Zoller has the ball, brings it into the offensive end from the corner. Lost his dribble. Outside it goes. Here comes Galvan. Galvan hesitates, gets the shot away, rolls it in. Victor Galvan with the bucket. For the Trojans of San Perlita, back up by 12. 7:16 to go here in this game. Zook has the ball. Dribbles it from the right, now the left hand. Got a good screen, takes it inside on the baseline, missed that shot. Rebound by Galvan. Victor Galvan for the Trojans. Quick pass to Jamie Zoller. Zoller tees up a three. Answer, no. On the backside, a rebound is taken down by Yanta. Outlet pass stolen by the Trojans. Here comes Ty Johnson in the paint. Lay it off the glass. No good. He got fouled. Ty Johnson will go to the line. Kobe Zokolva got as close as you could to drawing a charge on that play, and Johnson gets to the line. Talked to earlier the Falls City Beavers head coach, Mark Puente. Said his mom and dad were watching. They weren't going to be able to make the trip, but they're watching here on RealSportsLive.com. He wanted to send a shout out. Ty Johnson makes a free throw for San Perlita. Johnson makes them both. Beavers with the ball from Falls City. Yanta hands it off. Baseline jumper rolls in, made by Brady Lissy. Lissy, the leading scorer in the game for the Beavers, has 16 points. Zoller off the dribble to Johnson. Johnson goes to work in the paint. Got it. Ty Johnson with 16 points for the sophomore. 6:14 remaining here in this game. Yanta has it. Gives it up to Lissy. Lissy off the drive, goes inside, and Johnson rejects it out of there. Dives to the ground to get it. Offensive board, though, put it up and in. Dylan Zook. Outlet pass to Zoller. Zoller hands it off. Layup good and a foul. Julian Herrera. Transition bucket that time for the Trojans. Julian Herrera with the bucket. Herrera goes to the line. Fans, again, we appreciate the sponsors that helped bring this game together and all the sponsors that are assisting us now in broadcasting games here on RealSportsLive.com. Free throw no good by Herrera. Beavers have the ball. Lissy unguarded, brings it across the timeline. Bounce pass in the paint. Good catch that time in traffic. That one's short on the shot. Ball goes out of bounds. Touch last by San Perlita. Kevin Genrouche missed that little shot. Inbound play coming up for Falls City. Three ball on the way by Lissy. No good. Galvan gets a long rebound. Outlet pass is stolen. Shot in the paint. Off the rim. No good. Rebound offensive board again. Put that one up. No good. Here comes Zoller for San Perlita. Zoller. Great pass. Layup good. Herrera on the finish. And how about the assist by Jamie Zoller in the front court? Falls City back with the ball. 5:13 remaining in the game. Good dribbling by Lissy. Attacks off the glass. No good. Offensive board. Put that one up and in. Garrett Lissy with an easy finish that time on the stick back. 5 minutes left in this game. Zoller brings it front court for the Trojans. Right side pass to Oliveras. Three, No good. Long rebound on the backside by Herrera. Herrera has the ball. Whistles a pass to Galvan. Galvan in the paint. Got a man in the air. Shot it. Rolled it in. Victor Galvan with another bucket. And how about the game by Victor tonight? He's got 18 points. In the front court, a foul will be called. 4:38 remaining in this game. Timeout called. We'll be back after this quick timeout. This is RioSportsLive.com.
Whatever DIY project you've got going on this weekend, visit Habitat for Humanity Restore before you start. Check out habitatrgv.org for more info, or drop by our McAllen or Harlingen stores. Restore. Great stuff, great prices, great cause.
Back here, it was a 30-second timeout. My wife Dahlia at the camera. I'm Joe Bowling with you. We're at Alice, Texas. Fans, I encourage you, if you're watching it on social media, and many do, I encourage you, if you're home, click this over on YouTube if you have a smart TV or if you have an internet television, and then put it on a big flat screen. And you'll be amazed at what these games look like. They come out, I mean, I sat and watched one the other day. We did the game at Macedonia. And got to watch that back at the house after I got home. If you haven't got a chance to watch one of these on a big screen TV, take a look. Zook at the free throw line. Made one, missed one. Rebound Johnson, he's fouled in the backcourt. And that'll be just the fourth team foul against the Beavers. Ty Johnson was feeling ill throughout the day, said Coach Garza. Wasn't sure if he was going to be 100% or even able to go. So he dug deep and found the energy to get in this game and be productive. Zoller to Oliveras for the Trojans of San Perlita. 4:25 left in this game. That ball's deflected out of bounds. Hustled that time by Kevin Genruz. Kevin Genruz, wearing number 23 there for the Beavers, was instrumental in the way this team played in the first part of this game. He kept them in the game throughout the first half with his hard hustle in the paint especially. There's the guy that's kept it all night long for the Trojans. That's Victor Galvan. Now a pass on the baseline. Oliveras has that blocked out of bounds, and then touch last by Brady Lissy, so stay here. 4:11 remaining in this game. Trojans up 15. Zoller gets it into Galvan, put it off the glass and in. Victor Galvan just kind of found a little seam, slipped through two defenders. In the front court, Garrett Lissy has it knocked out of his hands by Victor Galvan. Galvan, the senior for the Trojans, said, "I do not want my season to end tonight." Next one coming up, that's up and in. Trojans back with the ball. 3:50 remaining in this game. Zoller has it clean, taken away. 2-on-1 break for the Beavers. Layup on the way, no good. Offensive rebound, put that up and in. Corey Zook with an easy finish that time off the steal and the putback. 3:37 left in this game. If the Beavers are going to make a stand, it has to come real soon. Trojans trying to put this one away. In the corner to Oliveras. Oliveras forced that pass. It's stolen by Lissy. Lissy into a triple team, hands it back off. Into the front court for the Beavers. That's Corey Zook. 3:16 to go in this game. Zook on the baseline. Nice move made, but a shot blocked out of bounds by Johnson. Ball remains in the hands of Falls City's Beavers. Down 13. Beavers with the ball in the corner. That's a three. Answer, no. Rebound, tipped out of bounds. Touch last by Galvan of San Perlita. 3:06 remaining in this game. Another three on the way. Wide open look, count it. Garrett Lissy drops in a three ball. Trojans, the lead is down to 10. Galvan hands it off to Oliveras. Pass deflected out of bounds. And the Beavers defense is getting more and more active, getting hands in those passing lanes. Things aren't coming as easy for the Trojans as earlier. Pass to Johnson. Johnson finds a baseline cutter. Oliveros missed the layup. Rebound to the Beavers. Now on the fly, here comes Zook. Or check that, that's going to be Lissy. Great ball handling, then he threw it away. He had the right idea, and he went up for a layup. I think he had the shot. He went for the extra pass to Dylan Zook. Zook's telling him right now, hey, just go ahead and shoot that. I was there for a rebound. Zoller has the ball for San Perlita. In the backcourt, extended defense by the Beavers. Zoller weaves through it. Brings it back outside. 2:31 to go, 10-point game. Zoller to Johnson. Johnson to Oliveros. Oliveros to Galvan. Maintains control. Galvan now attacks, hands it off to Zoller. Zoller, skip pass to Oliveros. Extra pass to Herrera. 2:12 remaining in the game to Galvan. Good catch that time by Victor. Looks a defender off. Took a shot to the nose. Inadvertent there. Handed off to Zoller. 2 minutes left in this game. Zoller to Ty Johnson. Johnson to Julian Herrera. Back to Zoller. Good ball handling now by the Trojans to spread the floor. Out to Herrera. Beavers are going to go man-to-man defense. In the corner it goes to Oliveros. Back to Herrera. Back to Zoller. Zoller to Galvan. Minute 39 left in this game. Only 4 team fouls by the Beavers. They're going to have to foul a couple of times to get a Trojan to the line once they get to that point. Herrera with a catch. Herrera is fouled. That's going to be on Lissy. 5th team foul. And a good minute plus went off the clock that time for the San Perlita Trojans. And foul on Brady Lissy. And then a technical foul was called against the Beavers. Missed free throw by the Trojans, Julian Herrera. Minute 25 left in this game. Herrera at the line for the next one. Missed them both. It'll be Trojan basketball. 10-point game. I know Coach Garza down there for San Perlita still isn't convinced this game's over. He told me, this is the kind of team I'm playing against that you just see it in their eyes. You know they're not going to give up no matter what the scenario. Down 3, down 30. They're going to give you the same effort. And they'll be here all night. Trojans have maintained the lead since the midway point of the first quarter. Pass to Oliveros. Oliveros into a double team in the corner. Has it stripped out of his hands. Picked up by Herrera. Herrera for the Trojans to Galvan. Minute 16 left in the game. Galvan in the open court against Lissy. Lissy nearly takes it away and got called for the foul. Minute 9 left. That's just the 6th team foul on the Beavers. It'll be San Perlita ball. So now the next foul by San Perlita, or by Falls City, will send San Perlita to the line. Minute 9 left here in this game. Officials having to talk things over. 10-point game. That was the 4th foul on Brady Lissy. I'm going to give a shout out to Alex and to Patrick on CBS 4 Sports. Called me earlier today running a story on this game. Zoller on the dribble, and he gets fouled by Dylan Zook. And let me tell you how tough Jamie Zoller is tonight, my friends. He turned an ankle earlier this game. Frustrated, he was down. Ended up having to be helped off the court. Got on the sideline, let him tape his ankle. He bounced around a couple of times. And now he's in this game. Timeout on the floor. San Perlita Baseball Booster Club proudly supporting the Trojans and Lady Trojans athletic programs. Join them for their annual fishing tournament. That's in October in Port Mansfield. To become a member or for more information, find them on Facebook or Twitter. Contact Ruben Garza Jr. at 832-385-1431. And that's the San Perlita Baseball Booster Club saying go Trojans. Also San Perlita ISD. Long history of successful academic and extracurricular programs. Supporting the work of Real Sports Live as well, and helping to help sponsor this broadcast for all the fans throughout the state and around the world. We thank you, San Perlita ISD. Jamie Zoller to the free throw line for San Perlita. Stands in here. First one on the 1-and-1 won't go. Minute left here in this game. Falls City Beavers with the ball. In the front court into a double team. Off the dribble. That one's short by Lissy. Rebound by Galvan. Galvan in the backcourt for the Trojans. Flips it ahead to Herrera. Herrera into a triple team, and he gets fouled. Beavers are going to have to do this. They're going to have to send the Trojans to the line and hope for a couple of misses. Herrera at the line. Julian tonight 0 for 3 from the free throw line. This a 1-and-1. Got the first. Next one coming up. I want to remind you fans, we're going to cut off our broadcast rather quickly because of where we're at. Not just that we're in Alice, but where we're at in Alice Gymnasium. We're high above the bleachers. Herrera makes the free throw. And they'll clear this gym out in a hurry, and we'll have to try to get equipment down the bleachers, out in the parking lot. There's a three by Brady Lissy, and it counts. A deep three for Lissy and a quick timeout. 9-point game. Trojans lead. Beavers not giving up. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Back here in Alice, Texas, hey, Big Dog Status Outfitters, Captain J.R. Rodriguez, license guide, bay fishing, duck hunting, dog hunting, or hog hunting, multiple ranches, trophy, whitetail, and exotics. Give them a call at the office at 956-248-5861 or their website, www.bdsoutfitters.com. Helping us bring this broadcast to you, the fans, wherever you may be. Trojans ball with 26 seconds left in this game, and there's a foul call against the Beavers. We appreciate Fall City as well. I spoke with Coach Mark Puente, who at first was a little hesitant about being broadcast, as coaches to this day still remain a little leery of being on film. But as we've talked many a time during our broadcast and with every coach I've spoken with personally, they all know that each other exchange film, and there are films available of schools. 2 free throws made there by the Trojans. Nonetheless, Mark Puente, we thank you for letting us showcase your team. Another three buried by Brady Lissy. He's not ready to go away. Timeout. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Back here, and thanks again for watching us on RealSportsLive.com. I'm Joe Bowling with you. My wife, Dahlia. Happy anniversary to my camera operator and my wife. 14 seconds left. San Perlita with the ball in the backcourt. We had time to get up here and get set up. By the time we ran the cable, ran the internet, ran everything up, we knew we weren't going to have time to eat. So we ran over to a quick little spot just down the corner, grabbed an order of chicken strips and split them. And of course she called my daughter. It was like, guess what your dad got me for our wedding anniversary for dinner? They had a good laugh at my expense. I'll make it up. I will. I do all the time. Galvan at the free throw line. He's got 21 points tonight. Misses that one. Rebound by Ty Johnson for the Trojans. 10 seconds left here in this game. Foul will be on Brady Lissy. Brady will foul out of this game. He's just a sophomore for the Falls City Beavers. Falls out, currently leading the team in scoring with 22 points tonight for the Beavers. Also checking out of the game is Garrett Lissy. Lissy, a senior for the Beavers. At the free throw line, Victor Galvan makes it. Galvan ready with another. He's 4 of 5 at the line, 22 points. Got another. Falls City basketball. Overhead pass in the front court, Ethan Hans. Hands off to a cutter, shot goes up and in. Made by Kevin Genrouche. 3 seconds left in this ball game. The free throw line, San Perlita's Trojans. Well, we're going to start looking at how we can get the next game on the air for the San Perlita Trojans. You saw fans down there on the bottom of the screen, the rotating ads. You know, we have the ability to showcase these athletes. We're looking for sponsorships in small fashion, if you will, because little things, like I've said with this company, little steps building something big, little donations eventually add up to what's needed to broadcast these games, and that's going to do it. San Perlita Trojans move on. They knock off District 31 2A opponent, Falls City Beavers, by the final score of 76-65. Trojans were led in scoring by Victor Galvan, 3 players in double figures. Galvan had 23. Ty Johnson finished with 16, and Julian Herrera had 15. Noah Oliveras had 8. Jamie Zoller had 7 points, and my friends, that was on 1.5 ankles, because I know that one hurts. He turned it earlier. Meanwhile, for the Falls City Beavers, 22 points for Brady Lissy leads the way, 15 points for Corey Zook, 13 points for Kevin Genrouche, and 9 points for Dylan Zook. Trojans in the mid-court area celebrate another victory as they knock off this Falls City Beaver team here in Alice, Texas. Again, I want to thank Alice ISD. Their IT department met me here and assisted me with the broadcast.
Hacienda Ford would like to thank those on the front lines for your sacrifices, your commitment, and for keeping us safe. Thank you.